Okay, this is the invisible shield installation for the iPhone 3G, and what we have here is a 16 gigabyte iPhone 3G in pretty decent shape. As you notice there, just a few minor scratches, and we're gonna install a shield to prevent any more of those things. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the invisible shield solution, which is appears to be some type of Windex, and you're gonna want to spray your fingers, and here we go. Getting a little bit on the fingers there, taking a little bit of a bath in it, and that's it. Next thing you know, I'm going to take out the shield. And it's got all the various cutouts for your camera, your volume controls. So as you see here, we're just going to take some time and actually pull all those things apart. And one more. Okay, now we're in business. Now we want to actually detach the shield from the backing. And as we're doing this, we want to make sure and start spraying the actual shield. This will prevent it from sticking to anything in the area, prevent it from getting any kind of fingerprints. Just in general, it's a good practice. I've also heard where some people actually have a bowl of Windex, and they'll just take it and dump it in the bowl of Windex, and that's also going to help you when you actually apply the shield, because you'll be able to move it around and really get good position. But as you notice here, we're just going to spray it like mad, and there's going to be plenty of solution on it. We're going to have no problem of fixing it. And a couple extra sprays for good measure. Looks good, and we're going to line it up, and I'm using the camera for the lineup to make sure that everything's lined up pretty good. And if you get it wrong, don't worry about it. You just pull up the shield and spray it again and give it another try. As you can see here, things look pretty good, and we're going to start to actually just line it up a little on each side. As you notice, the iPhone 3G gets a little bit drenched, but no worries. Wasn't a problem at all for me, and shouldn't be a problem for you. I mean, try and make sure that you don't get a lot of solution around, any of the ports. That's probably the best suggestion I can tell you for that. But as you can see, it's already things are looking pretty good here. And just using my fingers initially to kind of get out a lot of the solution, but then we've got this handy squeegee, which will take out a lot of the extra solution. Now, I didn't get any bubbles at all in my initial installation. I mean, it was really easy to kind of just squeegee this thing, and it looked basically no different than my iPhone 3G did before I put the shield on. But it did take forever to get the water out. The process here, we've scaled it down to about 9 minutes in the video, but it took a good 40 to 45 minutes to put the shield on. So make sure you got plenty of time, you're not going to be interrupted, and you've got the right settings. The right settings, a very bright room. Like I said, you might want to have some paper towels handy, but nowhere near the shield, and just a very clean environment. You don't want any dust, because any kind of dust you're going to get into the shield. As you can see there, we've just got it affixed on the back, and haven't done the corners just yet, but you can see we're already looking pretty good. This is the cupping technique. It didn't work for me. It's kind of where you cup your hand around a corner, and it's supposed to really affix. Try again, and it seems the way the corners are actually done, they're actually, they did a really good job with it, because what they did is they made it where the whole, when it's finally applied, it covers the entire corner, which is good. The problem is when you go to affix it, when you fix one corner, it seems like the other part of that corner, that pops up. So you really need to develop like a multi-finger strategy when you're actually applying it. And throughout the process, I encourage you just to go back and just make sure that you have, nothing on the back, because the back is going to be the most important thing. You're going to want to make sure that the back looks great. As you can see here, this corner is pesky to say the least. I mean, it just wouldn't want to go down. And this flashes forward about, I'd say about 10 minutes later, where I just fought really hard with those corners, and I think I won the battle. As you'll see, the corners finally relented, finally, affixed to the iPhone 3G, and I'm just about ready to call it a day and let it do its curing period. This is the multi-finger technique, if you will. It's kind of what I applied, where in certain areas where, if I pressed one area and another area popped up, I was mentioning before, if you press down on both areas really hard, it seemed like that seemed to work well for me. And when you're done and you think you've got a good look, they recommend that you don't use your iPhone for 24 hours to let it cure. And if there's any fine lines or bubbles or minor bubbles, they should disappear over that 24 hours. So what we're going to do is do these last final adjustments, and then we're going to say goodbye to the iPhone 3G for a good 24 hours and see what we have. Just finalize that last corner. Okay, we're 24 hours later. We've got our iPhone 3G. We sprayed it with a little Windex, and let's get a little polishing cloth and see what we've got. And there you have it. What a beaut. The invisible shield installed on the iPhone 3G. Like I said, it took about 40-45 minutes. You can see the corners, not so bad. Pretty good job. Going to give me good protection there. Chances are I'm going to put it in a case anyway. And let's do the invisible shield key test. Get myself a set of keys, and we're just trying to scuff it up right now. And let's take a look. A little polish, and as promised, shield looks pretty good. I know that my iPhone 3G is protected. We're all set. And that's it. This has been the Invisible Shield installation video, courtesy of everythingicafe.com.